Alright, we have to do the detective work. Stop. Cooper? Cooper was standing next to Dells, who was lying on the ground. He looked at me and seemed very surprised. He wasn't excited or worked up, but he did appear tremendously shocked. I was good at 13. I never played them. I played Final Fantasy 13, like, I played 13 multiple times, but never 13-2 or 33. Cooper's face went white as a sheet the moment he saw us. He was surely dismayed at having been witnessed with the crime scene. I lost consciousness immediately, so I didn't see who hit me. Even catching a glance would have been better than nothing at all. Yeah, well, when is Square Enix doing the FF8 remake? When's that? I'll say it as many times as you like, I only found Dells. If we've been fighting, someone would have heard a sound. But no one said anything, did they? Of course they didn't, because I was politely seated on the sofa. This Cooper sort of didn't hear any loud noise either. I was in the lorry at the time, but if grown men were fighting, I'm sure I would have heard something. Well, yes, Cooper's right. I was standing in front of the door, but it was quiet the whole time in the room. If there had been some kind of argument, I'm sure I would have noticed. Sound, you say? That would probably be the sound of me getting hit. I heard a hell of a bang in my head, that's for sure. Gonna be poopy like the 7 remake? I don't think the 7 remake is that bad. It's just way too long. Like, making a 30-hour game? Making out of a 30-hour game like a 300+ hour game? It's kinda like, sound user. Unfortunately, I heard no such thing. Other people hear sound. When Cooper came to the hotel, I was in the lobby. I don't know, he looked angry, I guess. I thought something might have happened. And then just like I thought something happened. What about the anger? Yeah, he looked pissed off at me. But it was right after the big mess on the bridge. It's only natural he would be angry. What about the sounds? The sound, I didn't really hear anything. Actually, a case suddenly popped up? What do you mean? Well, I said explain the assault. Case denial. Equipping cards. Suzuki. Oh, I see. You don't seem too interested. Yeah, I doubt it's big enough to make an article about it. Well, just in case, once you solve it, tell me what you got, alright? Who are you again? Oh, it's been quite a while, young lady. How are you, sir? You remember us, right? You lent us your boat when the bridge was up. You really saved us then. Ah, it was no skin off my back. So, come back to right again? Wish I could, but I've got some work to do. We're investigating the case that happened at the hotel. That's rough. If I can be of any help, feel free to ask me what you like. Will do, sir. About Cooper. Yeah, I know of him. He's that young fella working at the harbor. Like everyone else these days, he's been involved with the election. Did you hear any sounds? Sound? Thinking about it, I did hear a loud noise from above. From above? You mean the balcony? Probably around there, yeah? It was an impressive sound, like something had run into something else with a smack. I can't recall exactly what I heard though. That's too bad. Still, this is all good stuff to know. Thanks, sir. What about the anger? Oh, is Cooper that angry? Well, youngsters get worked up so easily these days. So 8 is more of a story-driven, not like grinding. I fear I cannot agree. Mr. Cooper seemed generally normal. Is that so? I'm not sure I can really help with that. Was Cooper angry? It didn't really look that way, but... I was angry? Pff, that's crazy. If you're gonna say that, Hirio's attitude was way worse than mine, I think. The moment he saw me, he made this real nasty face. You're asking around about Hirio. I bet you'll turn up some dirt. Him and Dells are rivals competing to be the number 2 in Norman's camp. I'm sure they couldn't come to terms and ended up in a tussle. He didn't seem particularly angry when I met him at the bridge. Well, perhaps something happened while he was being led to the hotel. What about Hirio? It's unbelievable that you would suspect Hirio. In the first place, you're suggesting that he would hurt his co-worker. And what could possibly motivate him to do such a thing? An unpleasant expression, to say? Well, of course, after a fuss like that, who wouldn't? What does that have to do with the case? There's no way Hirio did it. I would testify to it myself. There's no bad blood between us whatsoever. We even work together. Ah, sorry, I got excited and it made my head hurt. Wait, that's the exit. Yeah, I didn't want to go there. You don't even Hirio. Isn't he the kind of person to resort to violence? Hirio's a most loyal man. He would never commit such a criminal act. Oh. What? Are you done questioning in the office? Yeah, we're done. How's it going on your end? It's going okay, I guess. I'm still checking out stuff. Just don't slack off. Leave it to me. Once I really like the style of the game. It's really cool. Checking out Hirio. He did kinda look unhappy when he got back to the hotel. That's probably cause he was with Cooper though. Hirio's like a merchant fella, right? If he wants to be a merchant, I think he needs to have a bit more oomph to him, you hear me? He's got gullible written all over him. You'll get people ripping him off at every turn if he doesn't shape up. Okay, you don't really have anything to help me. I feel eepy and weak. Well, it's time to sleep. It's late, deprimi. Bedtime. Go, go. Badge time. The people at the front are acting most peculiarly. If you push them with questions, you might uncover something new. Methods are rivals. I'm sure you couldn't come up with terms that might have been a tussle. What does he mean with the people at the front? Oh, I invited someone to testify to hearing a big sound. He said it sounded like something smacking into something else on the balcony. But I didn't hear it. I can say for sure that I didn't hear anything of the like while I was here. Cooper said I didn't hear any loud noise either. I was in the lobby at the time, but if grown men were fighting, I'm sure. Okay. But for with Dell, someone would have heard something. We actually have someone who testified to hearing a loud sound. He apparently heard the sound of something colliding with something else from around the balcony area. Do you have any idea what it could have been? Something colliding with something else. Nope, I didn't hear any sound like that. Sound, you say? Oh, probably the sound of me getting hit. Got a hell of a bang in my head, that's for sure. They're draining my energy and I'm draining the money. Fuck. Scientists unfortunately had no such thing. Anything. Yeah, loud noise from above. It was an impressive sound. So we found a new lead to investigate. I would like some reliable testimony here, Burn. So what's on your mind? If you're hiding something, you should spit it out. Trying to hide things only bites you in the ass most of the time. I'm sorry. You like talking? Yes, actually. I saw him. I saw Hiroyo on the second floor. When was that? Right after lunch. Hiroyo went out with Norman, but however, shortly after that, Hiroyo came back and ran up to the second floor. That's kind of important to know. Estelle, you go after this lead. We're gonna check around here for a bit longer. Got it. Oh, Hiroyo, lunch. After lunch, Norman went to have a look at the site where he was going to give a speech. I had some stuff I had to do, so I met up with him later. The rest is as I explained before. But Hiroyo, you went to the second floor, didn't you? Excuse me? There's no point in hiding it, we are witnesses. I'm not hiding anything. I just realized I forgot something and went back to the office to pick it up. Was there anyone in the office at the time? Dels was there doing work. I didn't see anyone else. Great, that's plenty, thanks. Don't misunderstand, please. I wasn't trying to hide that I'd gone to the second floor. Don't worry, I haven't decided you're the criminal or anything. Just don't forget that this kind of thing only makes you look worse. I look forward to your future assistance. So they ordered from the Lavender. It was nice. Maybe I'll try asking Portos if we can do something like that. We ordered food from the Lavender. Man, it was good. There's no way Hiroyo did it? I would testify to myself. There's no bad blood between us whatsoever. We even work together? Sorry, I got excited. Because we were at lunch today from the Lavender. I don't want my campaigners getting sick of eating the same food again and again, so I thought we would try something different. Oh, it's nice of you to do that. That's as much a part of politics as the campaign itself. Indeed it is. I'll admit my nerves have been on edge for some time now. It hasn't been easy to keep my eyes on everything day in and day out. Sorry to hear that. Yikes, that sounds pretty tough. Putting that aside, sir, what did you do after lunch? After lunch, Hiroyo and I immediately went to examine the place my speech is to be held at. Hiroyo had some other business to attend to first and met up with me at the side. So you left right after lunch and met up with Hiroyo outside. Alright, that's all I need to hear. I'm happy to have helped. Keep up the good work, you two. Yeah, we had paella for lunch. I ate on my own in the lobby. It's kind of suffocating to eat in the same room as my dad. So you know what? My dad's pretty unfair. He feeds us normal, boring stuff, then gets a special paella just for himself. I said so. Was it a different? Yeah, it was way better. The special ones got like a mountain of shrimp. Guess he didn't have much of an appetite though. He left a lot behind. What a waste. About lunch, I went to eat at the Lavender today. Always been in the habit of going out to lunch as soon as I hear the bell toll. The bell toll? The bell on the Langland Bridge. Remember? It rang when the bridge went up. Oh yeah! Yeah, it did ring. It always rings at certain times, see? I use it in place of a clock. That sure is convenient. And a big to use in place of a clock though. Hey Estelle, it might be good to ask some people about the bell toll. Why? They should be able to clearly remember the sound of a bell ringing. It might act as a guidepost for their memory, like with Mr. Murray. I get it. Nice, Chloe, very intellectual advice. You flatter me. Not sure what you two were gaggling about, but glad I was able to help. You sure were. Okay, let's go ask around. Come on, why would I lie about something like that? I was in the hotel basement, so I didn't notice at all. The noon bell bridge. Yes, at that time I was preparing the guest rooms. Once it was finished, I next organized the utensils. Someone had cleaned the plates in the office, so I was able to finish work quickly. The office plates were clean? So that means there was someone who went into the office after lunch. Indeed. While I was preparing the guest rooms, they cleaned up, it seems. The plates were stacked at the front. Of course, exactly which kind of guest it was, I couldn't say unfortunately. Ah, too bad. Guess we'll have to ask around ourselves. Did the bridge bell ring? It went off when Hirio and I were checking out the speech site together. Hirio was there too? Yes, he was already there. Just as the bell was ringing, Cooper showed up. And then... I then asked Hirio to show him to the hotel. See? Sure. Were they cleaning? Who could have done it? All I know is that they were cleaned while I was away. So you don't know either, sir? I'm afraid not. I don't know who it was, but I worry that I may have left them a terrible impression. Pardon? What do you mean? In truth, I haven't had much of an appetite lately. I left quite a lot of the paella I got for lunch uneaten. I requested that Ernest get me one of the special paellas in secret, yet left it virtually untouched. It's embarrassing to think back on how wasteful that was. It must be really stressful to be running in an election. Bro! Go clean up the dishes in the office? Don't know, I wouldn't go to that much trouble. I've been killing time in hotel basement after lunch. I heard the bell toll, yes. I think it was when I was meeting with Norman by the bridge. Then Cooper showed up and I showed him the way to here. Who cleaned up? No idea. Someone must have done it while I was out. Were the plates and such cleaned by the time you got back to the office? I don't know. I wasn't exactly paying attention. Well, I can't say for sure. Oh, food time. Enjoy your food, der Premi. The sound of the bridge bell. Now that you mention it, I do think I heard that before I got hit. I'm sorry, my head feels like a wreck right now. Nothing's too clear. Now that you mention it, who did clean up? I'm sorry, I don't remember. But you were in the office, weren't you? You would normally notice if someone came to clean. You're right, I would. I think it's odd. The bridge toll? And I was running across the bridge in a real hurry. I met Norman right about the same time by the bridge. You're looking for the person who cleaned up the plates. Look, who cares? Just hurry up and prove me innocent. Okay, okay. This is so I'm grateful for standing around. As they say, the more beautiful the flower, the easier it wilts. Well, this dude sounds sus at all. Like, very sick. Yeah, what's with that weird face? Did I say something weird? No, it's just... Hey, Belden, you said you ate lunch on the first floor, right? Yeah, that's right. What about it? Norman ate on the second floor. How did you know what Norman ate when you were on the first floor? Oh, that, I saw it afterwards, obviously. Sorry, my bad. I actually heard from someone else. I don't remember who said it though. Maybe you should investigate that next. That's too obviously suspicious. One of my campaigners getting sad. How can I get him to confess? Someone cleaned up the pits for Ernest. For how it's a rare thing to find someone so considerate of others nowadays. Do I have to press him with like questions again? Hey, Gosin, hi. Hmm. To which guy do you have to talk to now? Like, he fucking confessed basically already. Like, I know, like, it has to be him. Alright, let me see. The fuck? Like sound is sound, like something smacking into something, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, I remember something now. That sound happened as if it were timed to the bell, at least in my ears. Timed to the bell, so basically you heard the sound of the bell at roughly the same time as the big sound. But if you want to make it sound all boring, yeah. If that sound was something caused by the criminal, then someone without an alibi, when the bell rang, is the criminal. Yeah, we should check out people we suspect. Well, it's Belden, like you fucking said it. This is such a weird quest. There's a connection between the sound Mary heard and Hirio. Yeah, but just Hirio about Cooper seems in the clear too. The sound of Mary. The sound Mary heard was just after the bell finished ringing, but both men can prove they were with Norman at the time. In other words, whoever made that sound was neither Hirio nor Cooper. This virtually eliminates any chances of them being the criminal. Good. Can we go back to Belden now? Can we like... Heck? Well, basically to every single one. I just report with a mark. So is the suspect. Oh, thank you, Belden. There's fucking Belden. That Raven kid, huh? Got some proof, right? Let's explain the reason you discounted the original suspect. Here's a solid alibi. Whoever was outside when the sound was heard, Norman's testimony corroborates this, so we can say for sure it's accurate. If that was the sound of the crime being committed, then there's a very small chance Cooper is a criminal. I see. At the same time, we can also throw out any suspicion of Hirio. Yeah, Dennis Hirio met up with Norman, so we're sure. Next, you need to explain the suspect's crime. What kind of proof do you have? How do I get this? This was on the first floor, of course. The rest was required. There was no one there? Yeah, I would say so. The basement and first floor were both pretty quiet when I passed through. Norman's son was there when I came back though. Norman's son? Norman's... Oh, you mean Belden. Yeah, that's more than enough. Were you really in the basement the whole time? Well, why? There's someone who passed through the basement right after the bell rang. According to the testimony, no one was here. That can't be Ryan. I was right here the whole time. We can't establish an alibi. Just in case, we should probably ask around about Belden too. Okay. Here's no alibi. A valuable testimony that refutes his alibi, and Cooper and Hiro have already been cleared as the culprits, so this person remains as the final possibility. Yeah, the process of eliminating it does turn out that way. Ultimately though, that's nothing but circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more decisive proof? He knew about the special paella. I don't know if this is decisive, but something did bother me. And that's the testimony about the special paella. What's that? Yeah, so Belden testified that he ate lunch on the first floor, but somehow he saw the paella Norman ate. He even knew that Norman barely ate it. In other words, he went to the second floor. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Alright, I get it. Let's call Belden in and hear what he's got to say. We can't go straight to an arrest with the proof we have on hand. I got it. Oh, what? What did you call me? I didn't do anything. Now calm down. Nothing's been decided here. If you help us with the investigation, you can go home right away. Help? Yeah, we just want you to be frank with us. Where did you go after lunch? Like I said, I was in the basement. Cool. As long as you keep lying, you're not getting out of here. You weren't in the basement the whole time, we already know that. If you didn't do anything wrong, then just be honest and tell the truth. Or is the truth too scary to admit? Ugh, fine, I'll talk. Today after lunch, I went to the office. I went to go clean up. Clean up? So the person who returned the plates to the front was... yeah, it was me. Everyone seemed busy, so I figured I'd clean up. While I was cleaning up, I thought I would tidy the office, but I don't think that would happen. Huh? Hold on, you're not making any sense. You just cleaned up, right? Why does it have anything to do with the case? I've got an idea. Yeah, actually. I see. I understand Belden came to the room to clean, but I'm not sure how that correlates. Does it have to do with the assault on Dells? It has a lot to do with it. Well, let's see him say it himself. Hey, go tell him. Yeah. Well, once I finished cleaning the room, I thought I would head back, but since I tidied up a lot of stuff, the room was real dusty. I thought I would open the balcony door to air it out, but my hands were full of plates. I didn't have any choice, so I kicked the door as hard as I could. Wait, you mean the door? Yeah, that's exactly what you think. That door is the criminal that knocked out Dells. The door flying open slammed right into the back of your head. In other words, the truth of the case is an unlucky accident. What? So then... I'm innocent, right? Seems like it. Phew, man, no man, finally free and clear. Still, what a mess. Why didn't you volunteer this information at the beginning? If you just told us the truth, things wouldn't have gone nearly this far. I'm sorry. Come on, he's telling the truth now. Give him a break. He had the courage to talk about it in the end, so everything worked out. As the victim here, I would just like to forgive and forget. It's already clear that this was all a misunderstanding. Of course, I would like him to be a bit more careful opening doors in the future if he could. Else, I'm really sorry. And you too, Cooper. You almost got turned into a criminal. You don't need to worry about me. I'm in the clear and that's good enough for me. Well, that settles things. Thank goodness. Mr. Belden, whatever you decide to do in life, know that the decision is yours and yours alone. I know you can do it. Really? Yeah, make sure to keep it up. Well, that's our report. Racers, I'm sorry for today. It seems we've taken up a great deal of your time over just a big mistake. But don't worry about it. This is part of the job too. Well then, we're off. Thank you guys. Really, I'm very sorry. Take care. Well, that's done and over with. Finally. I wouldn't have dreamt it would end up like this though. Truth is always stranger than fiction, however, as your valued assistant, I take great pride in our completion of this most puzzling assignment. You didn't do a damn thing. Oh, but I really appreciate your help, Chloe. You gave a ton of good advice, it was a big help during the investigation. I'm always happy to help. There's no need to thank me though, Estelle. Right, I guess you have. I guess you two are our support staff already, aren't you? Yep. We'll have you do what needs to be done. Okay, let's get going. Next up is the Zeiss region. Should we like... Yeah. There we go. We get back to Premi. Welcome, you're the group of bracers heading for Zeiss, yes? Uh-huh, that's right. We just got word from John. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now? I'll have to stick around and wait for the ship once we check in. You're all done here in Ruin, right? Yep. Alright, and just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Sure. Estelle's group checked in for their flight. Okay, no problems. It looks like feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Thanks. How can there be too much food, Depremy? That is not possible. That is impossible. We're quite full. Alrighty then, off we go. Yes, let's... Hey, wait a sec. Kids! What are you all doing here? Came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just taking off without saying anything to us. You guys are meanie faces. The worst kind. Miss Chloe, why do you have to go? I'm sorry, everyone. I was going to say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. I get it, they were out coming to Ruin. I feel kinda silly now. Hang on, no, that would mean Matron Teresa. I'm glad to see we made it in time. Matron Teresa, and even Jill and Hans came. Well, duh. Like we would miss this. Got it kinda close though. Thanks to the phase that you wanted to wait. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, it's all well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle? I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Agent Teresa told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry. I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to ideas every day. Promise. I'll pray too. It will come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Children, thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think I would ever forgive himself. Jill, Hans. Yeah, I remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Adrian, I'm right here, you know? Leave it to me. Kinda suspect she's going to be helping us out more than anything though. Well, Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret, simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will, I promise. Races and students both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, and there is no obstacle in the world that can defeat you, you will remember. Yes, sir! This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia bound for Zeiss. Our remaining passengers should embark now. Oh, whoops! You guys, we'll be back, I promise. Everyone take care. Be careful, guys. You better come back with some great stories and bring Joshua back with you. Ooh. We'll maybe focus on the local election problem, but the rest of the kingdom is talking about the signing ceremony. After all, we're signing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. Thank goodness that passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was going to have to step in and brain him with his instrument. Until a little while ago he was playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. Takes all kinds, I guess including pushy kinds. Estelle enjoying our flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there is nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but we are almost to Zeiss, Olivier. Should you really be drinking? Come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua, the pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing, kinda, maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. I'm relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh. You were worried about me, Olivier? That's kinda sweet. Remember, I'm a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Oh, well, oh, please. I do not need a staffing today. I promise I wasn't teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example. You purchased them because you wish for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Shira got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, well, maybe he would like them a little. Huh? Oh, what's with that look? Forgive me. That was just more than I expected. Let us have that topic behind for a while then. Come Estelle, I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. Guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to size. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivier, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't you worry, I only lose myself in drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize it's not something to brag about, right? A save? Okay, so I'm basically back with the mod now, so it should be voiced now. Let's see. Let's have a look.
Yeah, Estelle 君、空の旅を満喫しているかい？見たまえ、この雄大なる空の色。まさに最高の酒の魚と言えるだろう。
まあ、いい天気だし、景色が綺麗なのも認めるけど、サイスまですぐに着くのにお酒を飲むってどうかと思うわよ。
そう言わないでくれたまえ。この空の下のどこかに愛しのヨシア君がいる。ああ、彼は今何を思って旅を続けているのだろうか。そんなことを考えていると飲まずにはいられないのだよ。
それ完全に私のセリフなんですけど、まったくオリビエがいると話が深刻にならなくて助かるわ。
お褒めに預かり光栄至極。しかし少々安心したよ。漆黒の牙、あの怪盗の残した言葉を聞いて動揺しているかと思ったからね。だが思っていたよりも君の決意は固かったらしい。
オリビエってば私の心配してくれたんだ。
愛を求めてさまよう詩人にして演奏家だからね。恋する乙女の味方なのさ。おっと、傍日は勘弁してくれたまえ。茶化しているわけじゃない。微笑ましく思っているだけさ。例えばその服だってヨシア君に見てもらいたいと思って新しくしたんだろう。うん、とてもよく似合っているよ。
ありがとう。もういきなり真面目に恥ずかしくなること言わないでよ。それにこの服はシェラ姉がお祝いに見立ててくれたんだから、ヨシュアに見てほしいなんてちょっとは思ってるけど。何よ、悪い？
いや、予想以上だと思ってね。まあこの話はこのくらいにしておこうかな。エステル君もどうだい？カクテルでもおごらせてもらうよ。
遠慮しとくわ。すぐにツァイスに着くだろうし、オリビエもほどほどにしないと酔いつぶれて折り損ねちゃうわよ。
心配しないでくれたまえ。このオリビエ、美女の尺以外では酔いつぶれたことは一度もないのさ。
何の自慢にもならないわね。
そうだ、エステル君、よかったら本でも読むかい？これがなかなか面白いんだが、帝国では発禁になっている本でね。
発禁っていかがわしい本なんじゃないでしょうね。
One second.
いやいや、カルバード共和国を舞台にした娯楽小説さ。教育上好ましくないという理由で帝国内には出回っていないんだ。
ああ、なるほど。帝国っていろいろと厳しいのね。
評判を聞いてはいたんだが、ようやく読むことができたよ。噂にたがわず、なかなか読み応えのある内容だった。
へえ、どんなお話なの？
うん、僕は読み終わったことだし、よければ進呈しようじゃないか。
いいの？それじゃあ遠慮なく。
Gambler Jack. Thank goodness the passage has finally quieted down. I thought I was going to have to step in and brain him with this instrument. Until a little while ago, he was playing some very bright tunes with his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. He takes all kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. Ruan may be focused on their local election problems, but the rest of the kingdom's talking about the singing ceremony. After all, we are singing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our 2 nations. Yes, man, we've already spoken to the head of the central factory. All we need now is a contract to move the ordnance. Simon, you made right sure to secure the ordnance, yes? We must make sure those ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Ruan may be all excited about the mayor election, but... Okay, so Zeiss? You know, the place we're headed to now doesn't even have a mayor. Instead, the head of the central factory fulfills the mayoral duties for the city and region. Perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me.
Estelle さん、ひょっとして船内をお散歩ですか？まあね。そういえばクローゼっていつもオートに帰るときどうしてるの？親衛隊の人に送ってもらうとか？まさか。定期船を使って帰っていますよ。新年の式典と女王生誕祭、年に2回はオートに帰っていますね。それじゃあ結構定期船は使ってる方なんだ。あ、そういえばジークってどうしているの？クローゼの後からのんびりとオートに来るわけ？あ、ジークなら。ジーク来て。え？
Damn. Okay. No problem catching up.
ごめんね、ちょっと呼んだだけなの。びっくりした。
Get some rest, Tavi. Better get some rest.
ジークってばこの船についてきてたんだ。
See you tomorrow.
ジークは時速1800セルジで水平飛行することができるんです。この定期船の運行時速は900セルジュくらいですから、ジークにとったらお散歩と同じような感覚でついてきているのかもしれませんね。そうなんだ。あんたつくづく普通のハヤブサじゃないわね。ジークが親衛隊の伝令を手伝うことがあるのはこの速さがあるからなんです。
The throw miss? Well, time to get good, Tavi.
動力通信が使えないとき、ジーク以上の速さで情報を届けられる存在はありませんから。そっか、市長逮捕の時もそうだったわね。
No, that's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like one huge bath. Oh, a white hawk. That's so cool. Is it that lady's pet?
風が気持ちいい。この様子だと、サイス地方もいい天気かもしれませんね。
Oh, this sucks. You can't see Leyston Fortress from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near their airship, though, would they?
なんだエステル、また船内をうろついてんのか？
うん、まあね。私、今まで飛行船ってあんまり乗ったことがないから結構新鮮なのよね。
声優劇士は出張が多いから飛行船はかなり利用するぞ。交易商と同じくらい利用頻度が高いんじゃねえか？
確かにうちの父さんも出張ばっかりしてたわね。今頃何してるのかな？
軍のトップに祭り上げられて目の回るような忙しさだろうさ。
Bob _4 just subscribed for 28 months. Elmo Fire.
Bobber, thank you so much for the 28 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
いつも余裕そうにしてたからいい気味ってもんだぜ。
忙しい父さんってあんまり想像できないけど、でもアガットって基本的に父さんのことを評価してるよね。なのにどうしていつも憎まれ口を叩いたりするわけ？
別に憎まれ口を叩いてるわけじゃねえっての。大体な、失礼なのはどう考えてもお前の親父だぞ。いつも人の顔を見るなりご苦労だの、偉い偉いだの、若造扱いしやがって。
確かに父さんってすぐに人をからかってくるよね。まあいつもの減らず口だからあんまり気にならないけど。
お前娘でよかったのかもな。あんな親父の息子だったら今頃反抗期の真っ最中だぞ。
そういうもんかしら。
親父ってのは息子にとっちゃ越えなくちゃならねえ壁だからな。あんなバカ高い壁があった日にゃコンプレックスの塊になりそうだぜ。
いまいちピンとこないけど、要するにアガット、父さんにコンプレックス感じてるわけね。あれ、図星だった？
うるせえ、この似た者親子め。
I suppose a non-aggression pact is a good thing, and my own feelings toward Erebonia are complicated, to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. They say the three nations are going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia and bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. Apparently the non-aggression pact's being signed at the Erbe Royal Villa. Speaking of, and that makes me think of that whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard he's still in the stockade at Leiston Fortress under guard 24/7. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while, been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. Currently, to our right is the Titheth Bay, Liebel's gate to the Great Sea. While it is currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make out the coastline.
お待たせしました。まもなく本船はサイス市に到着いたします。着陸の際、多少揺れますので、お早めに座席にお戻りください。
Ah, it's nice to hear the music again.
さてと、何はともあれ、サイス支部に行くとしますか。キリカさんに挨拶しなくちゃ。
ほう、名前からすると東方系の女性のようだね。どのようなご婦人なんだい？
また始まったか。
波の玉じゃねえ女さ。シェラザード以上の除血だからやけどしたくなけりゃ手を出すなよ。
I'm doing great because I collected them all for my vacation, all types of Jägermeister. What kind of challenge is it when you only sell one option? But I'm glad to hear that you're doing great.
つうかとばっちりを食らいたくねえからやめてくれ。
それを聞いたらますます興味が湧いてきたよ。それじゃあ早速ギルドに。これはひょっとしてそのキリカさんの怒りなのか？
そんなわけあるか。
地震みたいですね。助けて！落ちてしまうわ。
皆さんどうか落ち着いてください。この発着場は直下型の大地震にも耐えられるように設計されています。大した震度ではありません。
止まった。
もう大丈夫だな。さあ皆さん慌てず騒がず受付までどうぞ。
やれやれ、地震とは久しぶりじゃのう。
すごかったね。
Oh, that was so cool, eh?
ちゃった。それほど大きくなかったけど、こんな不安定な場所で揺れるのは勘弁してほしかったわね。
そうですね。それにしてもリベールで地震なんて珍しいですね。
ほう、そうなのかい？
ああ、めったにあるもんじゃねえ。被害状況を確かめるためにも。
中央工房では大きな被害はなかったと。市街も大した騒ぎにはなっていないのでご安心を。ええ、その件についてはよろしくお願いします。それでは。妙なタイミングで到着したわね。よく来たわね、エステル、アガット。発着場ではさぞ驚いたでしょう。
お久しぶり、キリカさん。
たく、相変わらず見透かしやがるな。はい、よろしく頼むぜ。
こちらこそ助かるわ。そしてそちらの2人が姫殿下とオリビエさんね。私はキリカ、サイス支部の受付を務めている。以後お見知りおきを。
はい、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Oh no.
それにしても予想以上の歌人ぶりだ。このオリビエ、あなたのために即興の曲を奏でさせてもらう。
ジャンによればあなたたちは正式な協力員になったそうね。協力員は遊撃士と同じように上の休憩所を自由に利用できるわ。待ち合わせに使うといいでしょう。
はい、わかりました。
即興の曲を。
リュートを奏でたいのなら上の休憩所でどうぞご自由に。ただし常識の範囲内でお願いするわ。
しくしく、わかりました。
知らねえより確かに容赦がないかも。
とりあえず溜まっている仕事の状況を早速教えてもらえるか。
掲示板の仕事は溜まっているけど今のところ緊急の仕事はないわ。あなたたちのやりやすいように片付けてくれて結構だけど。
どうしたの、キリカさん。
これは通常の依頼ではなくギルドからの要請なのだけど、あなたたちを結社の調査班と見込んで調べてほしいことがあるの。
何？
いきなり直球できたわね。
どういうことなんでしょうか。
調べてほしいのは他でもない。先ほど起こった地震についてよ。
地震について調べる？それって被害がどの程度かみんなに聞いて回るってこと？
Somos een Jäger. Barbarsa de Jäger.
それもあるのだけれど、実は3日ほど前ボルフトリデで同じような地震が発生したらしいの。時間で言うと10秒くらい。特に被害は出なかったらしいわ。
なるほど、さっきの地震と似ているな。
ただ奇妙なことが一つ。ボルフトリデで地震が起きた時サイス市は全く揺れなかった。
それは妙だね。地図で見る限りボルフトリデはここからそう遠くはないはずだ。そこが揺れたのならこちらでも多少は揺れが感じられるはずだが。
ごく小さなものだったから気づかなかったのかもしれない。ただそうね、虫の知らせというのかしら、なんとなく嫌な感じがするのよ。
言いたいことはわかるかも。幽霊騒ぎもそうだったけど変な現象は私も気になるわ。
いいだろう、引き受けた。サイス市とボルフトリデの双方で聞き込みをした方が良さそうだな。
よろしくお願いするわ。ただし市内についてはマードック工房長にお願いして情報を集めてもらっているの。そちらが期待できるから省いてしまっても構わないわ。
なるほど、最低限ボルフトリデで聞き。
まあ気になる程度だから緊急性はないと思ってちょうだい。掲示板の依頼をこなしながらゆっくり進めてくれても構わない。それに挨拶したい人たちもいるでしょ。
Yes, we have to go.
新しいゴスペルの件もあるし博士とティータに会わなくちゃ。
そうですね。 その方がいいと思います。
ギルドの仕事をするのは挨拶をしてからということだね。ではティータ君と再会するためいざ出発するとしようか。
なんでてめえがいきなり仕切ってやがる。まあいい。ラッセル工房に行くぞ。
Someone has stolen the branch office sign. We're currently investigating its whereabouts. Okay. Racer is still bright. At Lacen Fortress, we are holding a short-term special training program. Bottle orbital gun test. Dangerous monster. Alright. Seems you had a look at the bulletin board. Yes.
そのつもりだけど、看板っていうと支部の軒先にぶら下がってるあの紋章の入った看板のこと？
ええ、その看板が盗まれたのよ。実務上の問題はないけど、紋章はギルドの使命と義務の象徴。それが盗まれたとあってはこちらも黙ってはいられないわ。
そっか、確かに無視できないわね。
なめられたもんだな。それで事件の経過は？
発覚したのは昨日の昼過ぎ。見つけたのは支部所属のウォンよ。彼が報告に戻ってきた時、表の看板がないのに気づいたの。犯行があったのはその日の午前中と考えられるわ。私は所用で留守にしていたけど、ちょうどその頃に支部の前で作業員の姿が目撃されているの。どうやらその人物が変装した犯人だったようね。
変装ですって？
エステルさん、これはもしかして。
まさかとは思うけど。
思い当たる節があるよね。ではこれはどうかしら。
麗しの姫君とその友らよ。
Oh boy.
集いし勇士らの魂はすでに我が手中にあり、解き放たんと望むならば我が呪いに打ち勝つがよい。第一の鍵は手中に。弱い四十なる翁の背を探れ。
事件発覚後に送られてきたカードよ。内容から見て犯行声明と考えられるわ。
間違いないようです。
あいつの仕業か。
あいつというのはあの怪盗ブルブランのことね。ルーアンでのいきさつはジャンから聞いているわ。今回の事件、怪盗 B の挑戦というところかしら。
面白い。他ならぬ公敵手からの挑戦、受けて立とうじゃないか。
勝手に挑戦されても。
だが売られちまった喧嘩だ。とにかくカードを頼りに調査を始めてみるとするが。
カードの言葉は死中と弱い四十なる翁の背。そのまま読めばおじいさんを探せって意味だけど。
素直に受け取ればそういうことになるだろうが、だが学園での一件を考えれば一筋縄でいかないのは明らかだよ。
あの時のメッセージは何かの例えだったわよね。今回もそうなのかしら。
さてどうだろうな。悩んでても始まらねえ。さっさと街の中を調べに行くぞ。
ええ、それしかないわね。では期待して待ってるわ。
任せてくれたまえ。
それじゃあ行ってくるわね。
Aren't you Estelle, that recently promoted senior? Yeah, that's me. Ah, excuse me. I am Wong. I'm at the Zeiss branch. I see. I'm Estelle Bright. Nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. I've heard about your work here and there. After all the success you've had, it's only natural you're a full bracer already. Thank you. But I'm still in training, so I've got a lot to learn. Never forget the attitude of a beginner, huh? Pretty admirable sentiment. I hope I can follow your example. Incidentally, did you know Gandalf is out on a job? Oh yeah, I heard from Jean. He came to Zayas in part to help pitch in while he's gone. Ah, gotcha, thanks. That will be a big help. Sorry for the trouble, but I hope you'll help out around here for a while. Again, looking forward to working with you as well. Yeah, same here. I'll help out as best as I can. Well then, let's all work together and do our best. Tita's home was on the bottom left, right? If I remember correctly. Nope. It's been a while since an earthquake hit. At first I thought maybe Professor Russell had done something again. All these books fell down in that earthquake. All cause my sister didn't put them away like she should have. That shook more than I expected, pretty scary. Oh yeah, Louise said she would be going into work today. I hope there wasn't any damage at the Central Factory. Hey, good work. We've got a great menu for dealing with exhaustion, you know? You should give it a try. I fucking love the music. I hate earthquakes. I hate it when the floor under my feet shakes. It's terrifying. Naturally, I don't ride airships for the same reason. Ah, that was a surprise at the pawn. I got a bit worked up and let out a little scream. As someone affiliated with the airship business, that's a bit embarrassing. Here they are. I knew it was on the bottom left. I just missed it. God damn it.
さてと、博士とティータはいるかしら。
もしかしたら中央工房に行ってるかもしれねえな。
おじいちゃん、2階のお片付けは終わったよ。
おお、すまんな。それじゃあそっちの部品の整理をしてくれんか。
2人とも研究所の方にいるみたいね。
なあ、行ってみるか。
Oh, it's gonna be so nice.
おいしょ、おいしょ。
よう、邪魔するぜ。
アガットさん。いらっしゃい。今日はどうしたんですか？
なんじゃ、来たのか、不良青年。
来ちゃ悪いかよ。しかし相変わらずごちゃごちゃした工房だな。どうせさっきの地震で部品の山が崩れたんだろ。
よくわかりましたね。2人ともお久しぶり。あご無沙汰してごめんなさい。
おお、エステル。
お姉ちゃん。エステルお姉ちゃん。ティータ？エステルお姉ちゃん。よかった。本物のお姉ちゃんだよ。何よ本物って。だってヨシオお兄ちゃんがいなくなっちゃったって聞いて、エステルお姉ちゃんまで外国のどこかに行ったって聞いて、このまま会えなかったらどうしようって。私ずっと不安だったの。そっか、ごめんね。挨拶もしないで遠くに行って。
確かレマン自治州にある訓練場に行っておったそうだな。 いつ帰国したんじゃ？
帰ってきたのは少し前かな。今までルーアンで仕事をしててサイスに到着したばかりなのよ。
そうじゃったか。おや、お前さん方は。
お久しぶりです、博士。ティータちゃん。
お邪魔させてもらうよ。
クローゼさん、それにオリビエさん、2人とも私たちの調査に協力してくれてるの。ルーアン地方でいろいろあってね。
そうか。こんなところで立ち話もなんじゃ。今の方に移るとするか。
You Jack, hi.
クーデターの黒幕どもがすでに活動を始めていたか。しかも再びゴスペルを持ち出してきたとはのう。
空間投影装置が生み出した映像を遠く離れた座標に転送する。そんなことどうやったら可能なんだろう。
空間投影装置そのものは決して不可能ではないはずじゃ。わしもいずれは作ってみようと思ったからな。じゃが生み出された映像を遠くの座標に転送するのはさっぱりからくりがわからんわい。
敵の男は新型ゴスペルの実験をしてたって言ってたのよね。確かに一回り大きかったし動力停止現象は起きなかったけど。
そういえばクーデターに使われたゴスペルの方はどうなんだ？知った何か分かったかよ？
それがな、解析を進めれば進めるほど奇妙なことが分かってきてな。
奇妙なこと？
結論から言うとな、あのゴスペルそのものに動力停止現象を起こす機能があるとは思えなくなってきたんじゃ。
でも実際にあの黒いオーブメントが動力停止現象を起こしたのですよね。
あくまで表面的には。じゃが先ほど言ったように内部の結晶回路を解析してもそんなことができるとは思えんのです。動力場の歪みらしきものを発生させるのは確かなんじゃが。
動力場の歪み。
動力場というのは動力エネルギーの周囲に形成される干渉フィールドのことを言います。大抵は一定の法則で力線が描かれるんですけど、おじいちゃんが解析した結果ゴスペルが生み出す動力場はこの法則から外れているらしくて。
ちょっと話が専門的になってきたかな。
私もちんぷんかんぷん。
まあありていに言うと既存の法則に当てはまらない歪んだ動力場を発生するのじゃ。じゃが動力場というのはあくまでも一定の時空間における動力エネルギーのあり方に過ぎん。方向性が与えられない限り動力停止現象のような具体的な作用が起こるはずがない。正直困り果てていたんじゃがルーアンでの事件を聞いて新たな可能性が開けたかもしれん。知らせてくれて
どこがどう役に立ったのかいまいちピンとこないけど。
敵が使っていた投影装置は王国軍が調査しているはずだ。興味があるなら連絡してみろや。
そうさせてもらおうかの。そういえばお前さんたちはこれからどうするつもりじゃ？しばらくツアイスで仕事をするつもりなのか？
それなんだけど。
Estelle explains the situation concerning the guild's request to investigate the earthquakes.
先ほどの地震についてか。確かにリベールで地震が起きることはめったにない。しかも3日前にボルフトリデで同様の地震が起こっていたのか。
3日前。サイスの市内は揺れたりしなかったと思うよ。確かにちょっと変かも。自然現象だし結社が関係してるかわからないけど調べられるだけは調べてみるわ。
地震か。ひょっとしたらあれが使えるかもしれんな。
E premi.
またけったいな発明を持ち出すつもりかよ。
数年前に作ったある装置があるんじゃが、あれにトランスミッターをつけてカペルに解析させられればいけるかもしれんな。
もう博士ったら一人で納得しないでよ。
いや、お前さんたちの調査に協力してやろうと思ってな。お前さんたちはボルフ砦に調査に向かうがいい。その間にいいものを用意しよう。
Okay, my food. Get ready. Oh, enjoy your food.
それは助かるけど、
A little bit para
いい
mí.
ものって一体何なの？
それは後のお楽しみじゃ。それでは早速中央工房に行こうかの。ティータも手伝ってくれんか？
ごめんなさいお姉ちゃん。アガットさん、せっかく久しぶりに会えたのに。いいって。とりあえずティータの顔を見られただけでも嬉しかったしね。エステルお姉ちゃん。
ま、しばらくサイスを拠点に仕事をするだろうからな。ゆっくりできる機会はあるだろう。
そうですよね。皆さんもお構いできなくてごめんなさ
い。とんでもないです。
機会があったらまた寄らせてもらうよ。その時はぜひとも僕のことをお兄ちゃんと。
だからあんたはやめい。それじゃあまた後で。
準備ができ次第ギルドに連絡するからの。
相変わらずな二人ね。
しかしあの年頃から機械いじりばかりとはな。微妙に先行きが不安になるぜ。
確かにもうちょっと子供らしくしていい年頃かもね。でもティータに限って心配する必要はないんじゃない？
本当ならあいつの両親が心配すべきなんだろうが、外国にいるってことなら仕方ねえ。今度機会があったらじいさんにでも注意しとくか。
おやアガット君、ずいぶんお兄ちゃん的な発言をしてくれるじゃないか。
はあ？
もしくはパパ的発言か。世の男どもが聞いたらさぞや羨ましがられるだろうね。
Miau, miau, ich bin ein süßes Katzenmädchen. Miau, miau. Bitte streiche mir den Kopf. Bubu.
よくわからんが、ひょっとして喧嘩売ってるか？
いやとんでもない。
Miau, miau, ich bin ein süßes Katzenmädchen. Miau, miau.
Why are you
Bitte
doing this
streiche mir den
again?
Kopf. Bubu.
You're doing it. One. Good morning.
ただあんな子に慕われて二人とも羨ましいなって。
ホリベイさんの気持ちもちょっとわかります。私もティータちゃんともっと仲良しになりたいな。
もうクローゼまで。心配しなくてもオリビエ以外だったらすぐに仲良くなれるわよ。
エステル君ひどい。
ったく付き合いきれないぜ。
I'm not even liking it.
まあいい、さっさとギルドの仕事を始めるぞ。
そうね。他の仕事をこなしながらボルフ砦に調査に行きましょう。
Can't believe you. Anyway, I'm just glad the shaking started after we docked. If things go pear-shaped when descending, there's not much we pilots can do. I bet the guys piloting the scheduled liners sweat over that way more than me. Right now. Huh? Is it really you, Estelle? Freddy? Asbear? What the heck are you doing here? You two know each other? Yeah, he works at the Orbital factory in Roland. Oh yeah, how's the store? Well, I've left things in Roland to my dad and he came here to train. I'm learning about the new Orbment models. So there's training for that, huh? Oh yeah, you said you studied here before, didn't you, Freddy? Yep. I had the basics beaten into me here when I was young. Well, I guess even now I'm having the basics of the new model beaten into me. By the way, Joshua's not with you? Yeah. Some stuff came up, so we are working separately for now. Not too bad. Would have been nice to see Joshua too, but I'm pretty happy just to run into you here. It'll be a good story to tell my dad once I get back to Roland. Anyway, good luck with your work. Good luck on your end too, Freddy. All that panic over a little earthquake, what a bunch of cowards. In my youth we kept on experimenting right through a fire. I mean, look at Russell, you only get crazy hair like that when it all burns off once or twice. Oh, if it isn't the braces. Hey Hazel, it's been a while. Yeah, it has. Glad to see you all in good health. I see, so that's what it was. What was what? Well, Kilika said she'd call for assistant. She must have meant all of you. Probably, yeah. Well, I will be in Zeiss for a while. We're looking forward to working with you. Yes, I am with you. Well then, good luck on your end. Yeah, you too, Hazel. My legs, they still kind of feel like they're shaking. It's okay, I'm okay. Deep breaths. Simon, if you're rattled by a tiny thing like an earthquake, there's no hope for you in negotiations. Keep it together, will you? Oh, you guys. It's been a while. How have you been? Ah, fine. We're good. How about you? Yeah, same old, same old. Busy. Exports have been going pretty well, so the basement factory's been going at full steam. Guys, you on work? Yeah, basically. We'll be in Zeiss for a while, so if you need anything, just say. Thanks, I appreciate it. If anything comes up, I won't hesitate to contact the guild. Anyway, I need to get back to keeping an eye on the line. Oh yeah, you're on the job. I'll see you later, Faye.
Oh. それにアガット君も一緒か。
よう、久しぶりだな。
工房長さん、お久しぶり。生誕祭の時以来だったっけ？
ああ、そうなるかな。いろいろあったそうだが、元気そうで何よりだよ。
ありがとう、工房長さん。
しばらくサイス支部の応援として滞在するそうだね。君らがいてくれるなら心強い。どうかよろしくお願いするよ。
ああ、任せてくれ。
うん、精一杯頑張るわ。そういえば工房長さんの方もギルドに協力してくれてるそうね。
ああ、先ほどの地震の後でキリカ君から連絡があってね。地震の前後に何か不審なことがなかったか情報を集めているんだ。まだ始めたばかりだから成果は上がっていないわね。
そっか。まあそう簡単に結果は出ないわよね。私たちの方はボルフ砦を調べに行くところだし、工房長さんには引き続き。
何か分かったらすぐにギルドへ連絡するよ。エステル君たちも。
うん、じゃあまたね。
And earthquakes, I just hate them. Let the newbie clean up the fallen books. Just look at all this. That earthquake did a real number on this place. Well, it's probably more like 50% earthquake, 50% lazy boss. It's scheduled to load the new engine onto the Arcee very soon. Right now I'm working with the maintenance chief to put together a plan for the job. I'm really relieved there was no damage from the earthquake. It would be pretty sad if our preparations for the work were delayed.
Oh, エステルたちじゃねえか。随分と久しぶりだね。
お久しぶり。整備長さんも元気そうね。
なんだ、今度もまた仕事か？
うん。サイス支部から応援の要請があったのよ。だからしばらくこっちで仕事をすることになるわ。
おう、そりゃ心強いね。じゃあ何かあったら遠慮なく依頼させてもらうぜ。うん、
任せてちょうだい。
ところで博士のとこにはもう顔を出してきたのかい？
あ、ちょうど行ってきたとこよ。なんだかティータに熱烈歓迎されちゃったわ。
そいつはそうだろう。ティータ坊のやつ、ずいぶんお前さんを恋しがってたからね。
I checked our measuring equipment when the last earthquake happened, but it's weird. It doesn't share any similarities with our previous data on earthquakes. May have been an earthquake caused by some special source. Ooh, okay.
ちょっといい？私たちギルドから来たんだけど。
おお、来てくれたか。あれ？
どうかした？
いや、ひょっとして君、いつだったかルーアンで試作品を届けてくれた人じゃない？
そんなことあ？
うん、多分間違いないよ。黒髪の男の子と一緒に武器屋に来てくれたじゃないか。
黒髪の男の子ってどう考えてもヨシアよね。言われてみればそんなことがあったかも。
It might have happened.
ま、気になるなら後で手帳を見てみろや。それより今仕事の話だ。
そうだったわね。
ということはやっぱり掲示板を見てきてくれたんだね。
もちろんそうよ。動力銃のテスターを募集してるそうね。
ああ、そうなんだけど実は応募者が少なくて困ってたところなんだよ。早速だけど説明を聞いてくれないか？じゃあ早速、知っての通り依頼内容は動力銃のテストさ。実戦を通して武器としての信頼性をチェックしてほしいんだ。
信頼性のチェック？
ものすごく単純に言えば耐久性を試すっていうことさ。どんな機械にも使ってみないとわからない欠陥が必ずあるものでね。故障の原因の多くは開発中に想像もしていなかったものなんだ。そうした隠れた弱点を洗い出し武器としての信頼性を高めること、それがテストの目的というわけさ。
趣旨は理解できたよ。つまり専門的な言い方をすれば戦闘実証テストというわけだね。
ああ、ところであなたがテストをしてくれる車種かい？
一つよろしく頼むよ。漂白の詩人にして演奏家のオリビエ・レンハイムさ。
演奏家？
Hunter of what?
大丈夫よ。変なやつに見えると思うけど銃の腕だけは信用できるから。
おや、気のせいかな。発言のごく一部がやけに強調されていた気がするが。
まあいいじゃねえか。てめえの腕については皆が認めてるんだからよ。そうなのか。まあそういうことなら信頼してお願いしてみるよ。
大船に乗った気でいたまえ。
本当に大丈夫かな。まあいいや。とにかく銃をお渡ししとくよ。それがテストしてもらう銃さ。来てくれたお礼として無料で進呈させてもらうよ。
それはありがたい。それにしてもこの銃 見慣れない構造をしているね。
当然だよ。見たことがあったら困るさ。何しろこの銃の駆動部は僕らの開発した新方式だからね。どうだろう、扱えそうかい？
もちろんさ。この銃とならきっと素晴らしいハーモニーを奏でられるだろ
う。それはどうも。
まあこれは放っとくとして説明の続きをお願いしたいわ。具体的に何をすればいいのかまだそれを聞いてないじゃない。
おお、それはそうだね。さあ早く説明して。
大体はさっきあなたが自分で言ってくれた通りだよ。要するにその銃を装備して戦ってきてくれればいいわけさ。テスト場所は近くのトラット平原道でお願いするよ。あそこならトラブルがあっても深刻な事態にはな。
了解よ。トラット平原道ね。
最低でも10回くらいは戦闘をこなしてきてほしい。もちろんこれはきちんと戦ってくれた上での回数だよ。退却じゃ戦闘テストにならないからね。
この銃を装備した状態でそこで10回程度戦ってくればいいんだね。
でそれが済んだらまたここに報告に来る。それでだ。
ああ、問題ないと思うよ。もう質問がなければあとはお願いしちゃうけど。
大丈夫だと思うわ。じゃあ行ってくるわね。
オリビアさん信じているからね。
期待は裏切らないよ。
調査は進んでおるか？こっちの準備はまだしばらくかかりそうじゃ。用意が整い次第。
お姉ちゃんたち今用意してる装置きっと役に立つと思うよ。大急ぎで作業するからもうちょっと待っててね。
I guess I'll be continuing research with the greenhouse, though to be honest I'll be leaving most of it to Terry. I wonder if there isn't some more interesting direction I could take using the greenhouse. It's been a while, remember me? I'm Terry, I was doing research on sneakers. Please say I remember you! Yeah. It was a job for stray guys. No way I would forget a dream job like that. You're still researching shoes, Terry? Not anymore, thanks to your help getting that data before I was able to achieve my research goals. After handing the findings over to the Strager Corporation, the job was finished. Oh yeah, I gave them your message, like I said I would. I told them a Bracer fan said she couldn't wait to see the next new product. Really? Yeah, of course, the Strager developers were really touched. They were making jokes about making a Bracer model next. Oh, it was just a joke? Who knows? I thought it was a joke. Anyway, one way or another, I got more research funding, so right now I'm looking for a new research theme. I might ask the guild for help again. I hope I can count on you like before if anything comes up. Yeah, don't hesitate to contact us. Also, I'm sure you know, but be sure to prioritize requests from the Strager Corporation, okay? And if you need a Bracer, I'm your woman. Understood. Oh, you are. Ah, Dr. Miriam. Thank you very much again for your help back then. Yeah, I owe you. Again, I'm glad to see you're well. How have you been since then? No problem at all. I'm totally back to normal, thanks for asking. Well, that's good. It doesn't seem like there were any after effects. In that case, that's vitality. I guess that's a bracer for you. Your body is your capital. Well, that's a gate anyway. If nothing else, he's a walking damage sponge. If anything comes up, stop by anytime. Of course, I never want to see an injury like that again. Yeah, no worries. I never want to be injured like that again anyway. Yeah, don't forget those words. You'll be very careful as you attend to your work. Yeah, you got it. Well, see you later, Dr. Miriam. It's you guys, man. It's been a while. Yeah, it has. How's Capel doing? Oh, thanks for asking. It's doing great. There's no sign of any real damage from the earthquake at the moment. If needed, you can use it any time to look up things. After all, we owe you a lot when it comes to the Capel. I'd say you've more than earned the right. Thanks. Well, if needed, we'll be sure to make use of it. Sure thing, anytime. And then we can just like Google. This room's up on the 5th floor, so we got shaken up quite a bit from the earthquake. Hopefully the Capel doesn't throw another fit over this. Oh yeah, well I should probably equip Olivier. Better. Yo, that earthquake a bit ago sure was a shock. I was on a job and I ran to the church without even thinking. It was small, it was an earthquake without question. I think it might be my first since coming to the city. Oh, hello. Ah, Father Vixen. Thank you again for your help before. Hell yeah. You look to be doing well. If you've recovered this much, then my worries are for naught. However, you mustn't overextend yourself, no matter how much you have recovered. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm not a kid, you don't need to fuss like that. Well, as long as you understand, you remember. But remember, it was the will of the goddess that saved you. It means you still have a duty that must perform. Please do not let the precious gift that is your life go to waste, and though this is but my own wish for you, mind. My pardon. It nearly became a lecture, all its own. Please feel free to drop by anytime. If I can be of aid, I will happily provide it. Thanks. Your concern is appreciated.
何か見つけたのか？
間違いない。あいつのカードね。
で、
麗しの姫君とその友らよ。第二の鍵は中央工房に。最も賢き者の中を調べよう。
以上が次のヒントみたいね。
なるほど。次は中央工房ってわけか。
場所は分かったけど、この最も賢き者って一体誰のことだと思う？まさかラッセル博士なわけはないわよね。
とにかく中央工房にある何かなのは間違いないだろう。行って調べてみようぜ。
では出発しようか。
行くとしますか。
目遊撃士協会看板怪盗紳士ブルブランがその天才的手腕を駆使して無能なる遊撃士協会ツァイス支部の軒先から失敬した金属製の看板金銭的価値はないに等しいが協会関係者に与えた衝撃は計り知れず、これを読んでいる諸君もおそらくは屈辱に身を震わせていることだろう。おっと、おしゃべりはここまでだ。そろそろ次なる鍵を提示せねばなるまい。第三の鍵は再び市中に。とんがり帽子の三兄弟を仰ぎ見よ。なおこの記録は自動的に消去される。速やかにメモを取ることをお勧めしておこう。
How was the food?
何よこれ。なんでカペルにこんなことが書いてあるの？
詳しいことはわからないが、中のデータを書き換えたらしいね。敵ながらあっぱれというほかないね。
まったく底知れねえ野郎だな。それはそうとメモは取ったんだろうな。
もちろん。次はまた街の中みたいね。
探すものはとんがり帽子の三兄弟でしたね。これも何かの比喩なのでしょうか。
よし、それだけ分かれば十分だ。街に引き返すぞ。
Actually, it's possible to do this. Oh, that was your end.
違う煙突ねえ、とんがり帽子の三兄弟ってここのことだと思わない？
3本とも高さが違うんですね。なるほど、兄弟とはこのことかも。
煙突が3本あるのはこの建物だけのようだな。可能性はあるぜ。調べてみたらどうだ。
There was a card stuck to the chimney pipe. So it's kind of like, what the heck?
すでに扉は開かれた。勇士らの魂は静かなる地下に。声高く女神に唱えよ。C26D イート。
もうジョジョライク。
どうやら次で最後らしいわね。にしても静かなる地下で女神に唱えよとはね。
静かなる地下は文字通り場所のことだろう。問題は女神とその後の意味不明な文字というわけだね。
とりあえずは地下に行きますか。ザイスで地下って言えばあそこしかないもんね。
ああ、とっとと行こうぜ。
もしかして何か仕事の話かい？
まあそんなところ。聞きたいことがあるんだ。
え、そうなの？なんだい？
ちょっとこれを見てくれない？
So short fire, the memo left by a blue blonde.
静かなる地下に女神。あ、これがどうかしたの？
この場所のことを言ってるらしいんだが、意味不明な部分があったな。あんたならわかるんじゃないかと、そう思って訪ねてきたわけさ。
この文章って地下工場のことなの？それじゃあもしかして
何か気づいた？
この女神って もしかして私のこと？
いや、申し訳ないけど、それはどうでもいいのよ。それよりもっと意味不明なところがあるでしょ？
ごめん。この文字列だよね。 C26DE ってやつ。見た感じ管理用の製品番号だと思うけど。
製品番号？
この番号は倉庫にある全ての物品についてるんだ。だから番号さえ分かってれば何でもコンベアで呼び出せるのさ。
ってことはこの番号のものも呼び出せるの？
もちろんできるよ。
できれば頼むぜ。
お安いご用さ。ちょっと待っててくれよ。こちらフェイ、ちょっといいかい？製品番号 C の 26D の E をこっちに送ってほしいんだ。そう、 C の 26D の E。 サンクス、頼んだよ。
サンクス。
その番号の物品があるってさ。今こっちに送ってくれるって。
本当にあったの？
なんか向こうの担当者もひどくびっくりしてたよ。さーて何が来るのやら。
来たみたい。
あれってなんだっけ？見覚えがあるようなないような気もするけど。
はあ、よかった。ようやく見つけたわ。
まさかこれ遊撃士協会の。
おかげで助かった。協力感謝するぜ。
それはいいんだけど、なんでギルドの看板がうちの倉庫に入ってたわけ？
どっから説明すればいいんだろう。これって話せば長い話なのよね。
無事に取り戻してくれたわね。あなたたちならやってくれると思ってた。
期待に応えられてよかったわ。でも今回も怪盗 B には振り回されっぱなしだったわね。
ああ、改めて力を思い知らされた気がするな。もしかするとそれが狙いなのかもしれないぜ。
実力を見せつけて威嚇してるってこと？そこまで考えてるとは思えないけど。
どちらにせよ敵はただものではないわ。これからも気をつけて行動なさい。
その方が良さそうだね。
さてこれでこの依頼も完了。あなたたちは本来の任務に戻ってちょうだい。では私はこれで失礼。
So you gotta report it.
お疲れ様。何か依頼を達成し。
Increase all types of Sabbath dropped by monsters by 1 to 2. That's actually not too bad. Wait, water quartz only. Oh wait, is it 2? You could quickly do like the 10 fights. That's 4.
For a rematch.
5. Six. You really want me to say it, huh? That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. Quite a lot though. That's 10.
Well, that takes care of that. Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, one more fight for level up.
お願いしたいのはゼロ式動力銃のその銃を装備した状態でテストを行う場所はここら辺では目標の戦闘回数に達したら仕事内容の確
Brother, you said what? About 10? I did 12. Bro wants me to do 6, 7. 6, 7 fights.
Nicely done.
Rematch.
Let me show you the truth.
We're good to go.
damn it. Alright, let's see. Is that enough?
したいのはその銃を装備した状テストを行う場所ここら辺で目標の戦闘回数に仕事内容
See that wait does Olivier have to kill them? Maybe Olivier has to kill them. Well, I'll just keep it for later then. I have like all the time in the world, I think, for this. That's a lot. I want to buy two. Actually, I think prevents poison blind. I see it's already late. I'll actually stop here for today though. I think I will continue like this with like the mod. I think overall it's better like this. Where we have like the Japanese voice acting and then I'll just read whatever is not voiced. So you have like also like more emotions in like their voices and stuff, and I save my voice as well. Like all the time doing this at the end of the streams, like my voice is fucking dying. Which is not great. But I think this is a good compromise.